Day 17 of Doomsday cult mom Lori Vallow's trial today had quite a reveal. First on the stand today was Douglas Hilpaska. He's actually a forensic examiner in the Firearms and Tool Marks Division. Basically, he said that he could identify that a tool was used on the bones from Tylee, but he was unable to determine exactly what tool it was. He did speculate that it was probably a machete or a hatchet mainly. He also did see some stabbing type action on the bone, which he believes was also a knife. Up next on the stand was David Cincerbo, and David Cincerbo is an analytical chemist in the ISP lab. So basically his job is to analyze fire debris and drugs. He recalled analyzing a pint-sized can. He said it contained decomposing flesh. He did some tests on that, and he ended up finding that it did contain gas. Riley Nolan briefly took the stand next. She works for the State Police Forensic Department, and it was her job to basically test the DNA to make sure it was Tylee and JJ. Catherine Dace took the stand next. She received JJ's autopsy samples. So she received the nail swabs, the hand swabs, things like that. She also received teeth, plastics from the burial site, all of those items that she had to test. She also received samples from Lori's apartment search, as well as a pendant and chain that had been found in and around the fire pit. She also received 18 hand tools that they had found and bagged from the Daybell property. She also received all of the duct tape and plastic that was with JJ as well. She tested everything for blood stains, and of course it did come back positive. She also did find positive blood results on some of the tools as well that they had gotten from the Daybell property, as well as what appeared to be flesh on some of the items. She shared pictures of hairs that were found on the duct tape. She was not able to conduct any testing on the hairs, so she actually sent it away. Tara Martinez was on the stand next. She works at the same location, the ISP lab. Her job is a forensic scientist, and she actually looks for latent fingerprints, so fingerprints you can't see. She tested all of the materials as well for prints, and she did find 2 prints. So this was probably the biggest development of day 17 so far in the case. She found a right pinky print of Alex on some of the plastic, and she also found a palm print that also matched Alex. Chuck Insatis got up next for the second time. He showed a satellite image of the Daybell property on the day that Tylee was suspected to have been murdered, and there was a darkening around the area they found her. Samantha Quillam was next, and that's Tammy's sister. She told the story of Chad calling her in the morning, telling her that Tammy had been extremely sick, that she'd gotten up at midnight to vomit, had been coughing all night, and supposedly he woke up in the morning and she had rolled out of bed and she was cold and already deceased.